Alright. It's been a while. I wouldn't say a while, it's only been about 2 weeks. But what is going on, guys? I'm back. I won't say better than ever until me. But, I'm back with videos. No excuses. I just fell off. I won't even say just fell off, but life has been like hitting me with constant uppercuts. So had to take like 2 weeks off to, get back on track. But I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. So, what is up, YouTube world? It's your boy Jay Cuts the Great here with another My Hero Academia review. Actually, this time is actually 2 since I missed 2 episodes, 2 weeks, 2 videos in one. So yeah, we're gonna start off with episode 18, Rush, all capital, Rush. So it pretty much lets you know it's kind of a dire situation for everybody in there. So pretty much the episode starts off with Shido. It's Shido, if that's his name. Pretty much he's another quirk. He has that quirk ability for vibrations that you saw in episode 17 where he dispersed, pretty much split up class 1A. And I felt like from what I got from what he was saying, I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times, but for me personally, from what I got what he was saying, their whole plan was to split up class 1A from UA. That way, everybody else can go after them, and they come in and get the people who are slacking or lacking or anything like that. That's what I got from him. So it was weird because it kind of showed it went from a happy-go-lucky face he had to a sadistic face, and it was yo, okay, he has a dark side. But then it transfers over to Bakugo versus the guy with the meatball quirk. I can't say his name. It's funnier when I say meatball quirk because that's the only way I can remember him, to be honest with you. So, he's taunting Bakugo and everything like that. Bakugo is Bakugo. He's gonna talk trash back. So they go, exchange blows, but he happens to catch Bakugo in these weird, I don't know what you call them. It's his arms and stuff, but it's so weird looking. It's it looked like floating mashed potatoes. It really does, except they're tan. But yeah, anyway, so he catches Bakugo, turns him into a human meatball. So it comes down to Kiminori. I'm learning names, guys. I'm learning names. So it comes down to Kiminori, if I'm saying it right. So before Bakugo got turned into a meatball, he threw Kiminori a grenade, but you don't see it on screen. It's kind of off screen, like my arm is right now. It's kind of one of those. So he throws a grenade, throws the guy off, got the guy to 2-step into a position, So he has this pretty much electrocuted him, but his equipment was explained, and it was I can't use my quirk without electrocuting everybody. So they were okay, here's some equipment, it's point and shoot. So it's this, it'll help you narrow down, who you're aiming at and stuff like that. That way you won't hurt everybody. So he did that. He weakened the meatball quirk guy, and Kirishima and Bakugo came out, finished him off. As he finished him off, everybody, because it was a gang of people that got turned into meatballs. So they all started turning back, and they were we got a problem. And Bakugo was I knew this was gonna happen, and they cuts them up. So then it cuts to Todoroki meeting Frappy, Momo, Jiro, and Shoji, and everything like that. They were talking about did anyone else pass? They were nah, not yet. It's just us, and we hope everyone passes, and I gotta make sure. So then it goes to Deku running, which I find now ever since he found sheep style, he just runs like Naruto, But he runs like Naruto, and Shiro runs up behind him. Is hey, pick me up and just jump. So come to find out, Shiro and Uraraka set up a trap where she drops some rocks with the tape on them, sticks the people down to the ground, and they come in, tag them, and pass. So that was the whole thing. Then, you know, they set the trap, everything like that, and they pass. So then it cuts to Ida, who is like haul assing all the way around the area, trying to find any other person who's stealing from 1A and trying to help them and everything like that. And he runs into the I cannot ever think of his name. I'm still having problem learning names, guys. But went into the guy called Naval Laser, right? So he gives a roaring speech about the shape of your dreams or something like that. And it kind of boosts him up a little bit, you know, kind of brings him out to the point where he's like, all right, cool, I'll go with you. So now they're trying to go around and stuff like that. Then it cuts to Bakugo, Kirishima, and Kaminora. I can't see. This is why some English people, some Americans need to watch the dub, but I refuse because some of their voices are trash. Anyways, so them three meet up with Deku, Uraraka, and Shiro. So Uraraka and Shiro see Kirishima and Kaminora, and they were like, "Oh, you guys passed!" And like, "Oh, you guys passed!" You know, like they're doing a little like crazy dance or something like that. And Bakugo sees Deku, and he was like, "You passed too." I'm not surprised at that powerful quirk. And Deku was like, "Wait, did he compliment me?" And then right as like it says in his mind, he was like, "Still making that power that you borrowed yours." I was like, transition between a compliment and an insult in one foul swoop. Just, I don't really think it's an insult, but I think it's more of a, I'd say it was from Bakugo, so that's an insult. So yeah, then, you know, as they're walking in, they hear like, it's only like, 18 spots left in the entire, you know, 18 people who passed left. So out of nowhere, Joe Shindo and his 7 other classmates that you saw at the beginning just passed, just like, boom, we done. Don't even worry about us. And we were walking and they were walking, and it was like, I was like, that's kind of left field, because you know, no one saw that. Like, we just saw them at the beginning of the episode, and that was it. But after that, you know, it was Ida and the naval laser guy, and they're like ducking people. And like the naval laser guy has like 2 spots already hit, so he only has 1 left. So he tries to play, I wouldn't say try to play hero, but he tries to be the sacrifice. It's like, Ida, they're coming to me, you go, save yourself. And the next thing you know, the rest of you ain't coming swarming. They're doing like combos and stuff like that. It's pretty dope. And he was like, what's going on? And they were like, it was an Alien Queen? I can't remember her name either. I'm sorry, guys. But Alien Queen, she was like, yeah, you know, we saw your naval laser and everything like that, so we knew to come and help you guys and everything like that. If it wasn't for you shooting it in the sky, we wouldn't have known where you were. We would have panicked and just failed. And he kind of like, that kind of boosted his spirits and stuff like that. So, you know, he was happy after that, and, you know, they kind of all passed at the last minute. So, yeah, they were happy about that and everything. But, it was a dope episode because pretty much he needed a boost in confidence. That's really what it was. Naval Laser guy. So, now, let me take this thing off. Or should I? Nah. Leave it on. So, episode 19, Rescue Exercise. Alright, it pretty much starts off with a recap of, you know, everyone passing and everything like that. And the 100 people, including the 1A, Fast 1A, are standing there, and like in the arena they were just, it just explodes, collapse, you know, mayhem and chaos. Like they think, like low-key you would have thought the villains were coming back. But come to find out, part of the second test was the rescue test. So like they're looking at the screen, they're like, wait, there's people out there. And they're like, oh no, you know, that's the HUC, Help Us Corporation or something like that. It's the funniest thing ever. Cause it's like, oh my gosh, there's people out there. And it's like, it cuts to the caption. It's like HUC, and there's like an old man doing like this, and I'm like, I can rock with that. But yeah, so you know, they tell them it's a rescue mission, things of that nature. So, like, as they're looking at it, Ida and Midoriya realizes it's like looks exactly like the same ward where All Might and All For One were fighting at, where they had to rescue Bakugo and stuff like that. So yeah, they pretty much were saying like, you know, we weren't really paying attention to, you know, the civilians. We were more focused on trying to get out the way of the pros and rescuing Bakugo. So, you know, they were like, well, we need to, you know, step up their game pretty much. So meanwhile, while that's happening, everything calmed down. They're waiting like a few moments or a few minutes for the exercise to start. Shiro, in his infinite wisdom, decides to tell Mineta and Kirishima, Kaminira, there we go, that Deku saw Cammy, which is the girl whose quirk was like to transform into people or whatever. We really don't know. I do, but you don't. That he saw her naked behind a rock. And the boys flip out. They're like, Midoriya, you conniving, silver tongue talking, just like they proceed to like ragdoll shake this man, trying to get information out of him. He's like, yo, it wasn't like that. It was like quark and everything. It was scary. And they were like, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that at all. Like, so like they like point to her and she looks over there and starts waving. And they were like, see, look, she knows what's going on. She's still waving. Like, and like they proceed to like guard this guy, like just bum rush this guy constantly. And low key, if you didn't notice, Uraraka was jealous. She was really, really jealous. She was like, this feeling I have, I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. But Setsu, I think it's Setsu High, came over and apologized to Bakugo for Meatball Court guy, his behavior and everything like that. And they were talking about better relationship or anything like that. And everyone was like, better relationship? What the heck are they talking about? So, like, you know, Bakugo doesn't say anything off the wall, which surprises me. But, you know, and they go to walk off. So Todoroki, you know, remembered at the beginning when he first came in, like, Enza, I'm just saying, call him Enza, the wind quirk guy. He looked at Todoroki like, yo, I'm about to bust your ass. And like, he was like, yo, dude, like, what have I done to you? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, son of Endeavor. It's like, and he's just like, I don't like you. I don't like your dad. You got the same eyes as him. And just walks off. Like, he won't even say walks off. His commander was like, hey, what's the problem? He's like, nothing. Nothing's the problem. And he just walks off smiling. I'm like, this guy's weird. But, yeah, like, they're kind of like trying to figure out what's going on with that and everything like that. So, the rescue exercise starts. And, like, it shows, like, all the classes, like, kind of, like, branching out. And, like, of course, Bakugo, Kirishima, Kaminori, like, kind of just branch off themselves. Like, he's like, why are you following me? Because we want to. And it was, like, one of those things. And, so Deku, like, he's running with Class 1A, and he hears, like, a child crying and whatnot. And he runs over and, like, in a panic state, he's like, oh, my gosh. What hurts? He's like, what hurts? Where is it? The guy's like, minus points. And it's like the funniest thing, because Deku was like, wait, what? So he pretty much breaks it down to him. He's like, you need to be more considerate. You need to, like, actually, you know, put yourself in this person's shoes and whatnot. And, you know, pretty much just, you know, be considerate, you know, and be hopeful. So Deku, like, goes back. He has a flashback of All Might doing like his little speech on one of the videos from back in the day and everything. Like, so he slaps his face and he was like, everything's gonna be okay. And like, it's funny because as soon as he was like, it's fine, the actor goes like back to kid mode. And he's like bawling, crying and stuff like that. And he was like, it's okay, I'm here to rescue you. And he picks him up and runs off. And he's like, it's okay, I'm here to rescue you. And he's like, don't say that no more. You're not good at this. And he was like, I'm here to save you. I'm definitely here to save you. He's like, enough. please. This is hilarious. And in that moment, Uraraka realizes that she likes Deku. Well, she knew she liked Deku, but she didn't want to admit it. But she realizes that she wants to bury those feelings to become a better hero like Deku. So, that kind of stupid, but in my eyes, it's kind of stupid. It's like, you want to be a better hero, be a better hero. Don't hide your feelings for somebody. But anyway, yeah. So then it kind of like goes back and forth between 1A and the other class, other high schools and stuff like that, rescuing people and everything like that. Then UA split like 1A, UA, 1A, class 1A. It's the A's. I don't know what it is. But they split up and start helping other classes and stuff like that, with the rescues and everything like that. So, the funniest part to me, right before the ending, is like, Bakugo is like in the mountain area. And there's like two people, man and woman. And they're like, oh, my arm hurts. They're like, yeah, mine hurts too. Help us. And just Bakugo fashion, Bakugo style. Shut up and save yourselves. And they're like, what? And they were like, Kirishima and Kaminori were like, dude, we could lose points for this. And the two down at them were like, did he realize we were not really that injured, that we just want attention and sometimes it's like that? He's like, well, still minus points. And he's like, what? And like, they're scared to death. It's hilarious to me. But like, right before the end. So, Midoriya finally gets the kid to the medical area. Sits him down, talks to the other high schooler, things like that, tells him what's going on. And it cuts to like this massive guy with a gang of people behind him. And he was like, so how's everything going? And like he's in a wall or something, like he's in like a tunnel or something. So he was like, how's everything going? And he's talking to the instructor up top. And he was like, yeah, so far everything's good. A few people lost a few points, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So he was like, okay. So like all of a sudden, boom, like a wall blows out. And Gang of Orca comes in. Now I will say, this Joker, he looks like a legit villain, which is, sorry about that, which is the funniest thing ever, because they're like, in a little information thing that they tell about all the heroes they introduced. He was like, yeah, Gang of Orca, top 10, what is it? One of the top 10 heroes ranked third that looked most like a villain. I was like, yo, my man looks real legit evil. Because he's so dope looking though. Because like he's nothing but a giant orca with claws in a suit, but like has an orca cape and like he flings it. And it's almost like Neo from the Matrix when he like flaps his cape to the left or some mess like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, he really does look like a villain. Like, yo, this guy's awesome. And then like, so come to find out, it's not just a rescue exercise, it's a rescue and fight exercise. So now they're in a predicament, do they run? Do they help? Do they fight? Do they protect? Like pretty much it's like you have to choose something. Like either then you need to multitask really well or you need to do one or the other. Like pretty much that's it. So yeah, man. That was episode 19. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Normally my one video will be this long, but not cram 2 in there. I'm doing better at this, dog. But yeah. Stay tuned for more videos. You get one tomorrow. Subscribe, like, comment, please. Y'all don't leave no comments. Y'all don't say nothing to me. My man Timothy, he says something to me. He says something to me all the time. He like and say something to me all the time. I rocks with Timothy. You know who you are. I'm just saying first names, no last names. I'm not putting you out there like that. But yeah. Also, starting Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be doing new or more videos because now that my work schedule the way it is, Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm mostly off. So I know I have to do. I still have not done it, but oh my gosh, let me take this off. It's like roasting my head to the maximum. What was it? My friend Ivan, I'm trying to remember the name of the show, but he told me that I know One Punch Man is coming out next year, the second season. So I got I got room to do stuff. So like, animes, topics, shoot me a message, comment. We can do this. If you live in the area, we can link up and make a video. Come on. You don't want to be YouTube famous? That's fine. We can just put your voice in the video. We can block you out. Come on now. Come on, people. Thank you for watching. Stay true. Stay savage.